Hi guys, my name is Masood. We are in Fairhostite to explain the physics curriculum chapter 1 on grade 10. Right now I want to explain section review. Let's get started. Section review 1.1, page 9. The question number 1, name the areas of physics. Just name the areas of physics: mechanics, thermodynamics, vibration and wave phenomena, optics, electromagnetism, relativity, and quantum mechanics. Actually, I explained it for you. I elaborated it for you in previous lectures. It does need to explain more explanation. Question number 2, identify the area of physics that is most relevant to each of the following, let's say, situations. Explain your reasoning. You should justify your reasoning. A football game. So football game. Let's say guess the area. Football game belongs to which area of physics? It belongs to mechanics. So justify your answer. What's your justification? Because the ball and players are in motion. Because balls and area and players are in motion, and motion belongs to mechanics. B, preparing dinner. Of course, preparing dinner needs changing temperature, right? Raising temperature. That's why it belongs to thermodynamics. Thermodynamics, it needs raising temperature. C, hearing the call for evening prayer. Hearing the call for evening prayer. Of course, the call means the sound, yeah? Is a sound. Vibration and wave phenomena. Any sound belongs to a vibration and wave phenomena. Why? Because call for prayer is a sound wave, and sound is a repetitive motion of air particles, right? D, lightning in a thunderstorm. You know what lightning is, yeah? Lightning, electricity, like this. This is lightning, right? So lightning consists of what? It consists of a lot of free electrons. It's not just free electrons. It consists of a lot of free protons. So lightning is a plasma state. It's neither gas nor, let's say, nor liquid. It's a plasma state. It's let's say, full of ions. So lightning in a thunderstorm belongs to electromagnetism. Why? Because lightning consists of electric charges. Wearing a pair of sunglasses outside in the sun. Wearing of the sunglasses in order to what? In order to, for example, reducing the intensity of light, in order to protect your eyes. That's why it belongs to optics. The answer is optics, because sunglasses protect our eyes against the radiation, right? Another question. Let's move on to another question. Question number 3. What are the activities involved in a scientific method? Write the steps of scientific method. Observation and asking questions, building hypothesis, testing hypothesis, analyzing data, deducing the results. I told you, it's only one step. And simply we can say testing hypothesis. Number 4, communication and establishing a theory. I have a question for you. I want to check your information by asking this question. Among these 4 steps, go over it. Go over my, let's say, question. I say which step is considered a basis of the scientific method. Think about it. This is the first question, right? Another question, which step is considered a paramount part of the question, of the method? Which step is considered most important part of the, let's say, scientific method? I'm sure you know the answer because you followed our, let's say, subjects already. About another question, question number 4, give 2 examples of ways that physicists model the physical world. Yeah, we have 2 ways here for modeling the physical world, physical or natural phenomena. Drawing a diagram manually by by hand, for example. You draw the ball. Look here. You draw the ball. Let's say you study the angle of launching of the ball, or and so on. So the first one is let's say drawing manually. The second one, computer simulation. Computer simulation means designing by computer. Designing by computer, especially about the complicated cases. You cannot draw it manually. That's why you use computer simulation, and it's more accurate than the first one. Yeah. Another one, question number 5. Identify the area of physics involved in each of the following tests. Test of the lightweight metal alloy proposed for use in a sailboat hulls. We want to make a, let's say, sailboat hull by means of an alloy. You know what alloy is? Alloy is a, let's say, mixture of two, let's say, metals. For example, we have steel. Steel is not, let's say, an element, it's an alloy. Alloy means it's a mixture of carbon and iron. It becomes a steel. So, and the alloy, I'm talking about this word, this one, alloy, right? So it's not pure metal. It's the, let's say, mixture, right? Testing effects of the collisions on the alloy. Testing collision. So we have, let's say, collision or compact in this situation. So we have mechanics, because we talked about the motion. B, testing the effects of extreme heat and cold. You see, I told you, whenever you hear the word heat and cold and changing temperature, automatically you should say thermodynamics, right? Let me explain another one. Let's read it. Testing whether the alloy can affect a magnetic compass needle. Testing whether the alloy can affect a. So it talks about the compass. Compass needle means compass is a device for determining the magnetic poles of the Earth. Magnetic pole, I say. That's why it belongs to electromagnetism, right?